All right, let us know who we rocking with today.
All right, you're rocking with Just Soul, a.k.a. Kyle Clark, Baltimore native via Philly.
And where are we at today?
Where we at today? We're at the Battle for Your Life, Philadelphia. It's off the hook, you know what I mean? We got the kids in here doing a dance competition. We got the one-on-one all styles. It's going down.
And how do you feel about kids of all ethnic backgrounds finally, taking in the hip-hop street dance culture? And, it seems that they like it and they're learning it too. And, it's growing to where a couple years ago it wasn't like that.
It wasn't like that. I think it's an amazing thing. I tell all my students when I teach that hip-hop is a pedestrian dance form. It's rooted in going from the heel to the toe. So knowing that everybody is beginning to pick it up, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. As far as the dance itself, yes, the dance is changing. You know what I mean? When other cultures come into a pot, the dance is going to change. But I think in all, it's better. It's just better. It's always going to be better. The more people, the merrier. That's how a party goes. You know what I'm saying? So that's about it.
Yes, and right now you have a mic in your hand, and a couple of years ago, this too was different. Dancers usually didn't have a voice. They were always considered to just be background dancers, or just those guys doing that footwork, or just those guys spinning on their heads. How do you feel that now that dancers have some form of press where they can express themselves and let people know that, they have a voice and that they're human beings as well?
I think it's a blessing now that dancers have a voice, because I remember just back in 2002, if you weren't on TV, then nobody knew who you were. Now you have YouTube that's blowing up, going crazy. You got people who do battles, and now you're known all over the world. And it's a good thing that we all have voice, because it allows other people to understand that we are artists. You know what I'm saying? We're not just people for a dollar. We're people for a voice. And the more you hear our voice, the better it becomes. I can't stress enough that now that we do have a mic in our hand and other things to that nature, we have a certain responsibility. So we also have to take heed to the things that we say and the things that we do in the midst of a camera, because you can't take it back once it's out there, baby. The internet is out there, it's out there, it's out there. And the more you know, the more responsible you are. So yes, it is a beautiful thing that we got a voice now, but we also have to understand our responsibility when it comes to having that voice.
Piggybacking off of that question, how do you feel about Dance Mogul Magazine trying to document and to showcase the dance in a positive light? Because not all press documents things properly, and not all of them are into showing the positive side of the culture, because normally what do you see when it comes to hip-hop culture? You see the booties and the negativity and just everything that comes along with it on the negative side. And we're not about that. So how do you feel that us as Dance Mogul Magazine taking on that responsibility to showcase the positive side of our culture? And do you feel that that is needed? Because some people think, well, whatever, that nobody cares about that.
Nobody cares about that. Honestly, it's a blessing. It's a blessing that Dance Mogul cares enough to put time and energy into capturing the voice and the opinions of those who actually do it instead of those who really don't do it. So I want to thank Dance Mogul for that and for this opportunity. As far as viewing the negative side is the negative side. That just comes from life circumstances. But when it really comes down to it, we're trying to make a positive outcome out of negativity. We all go through life issues, but just because we're going through a life issue doesn't mean you judge us by it. Yeah, judge lest thee be judged. So when you look at these videos, when you see people doing things, you can say, okay, it's all about that, but it's really not all about that. So take your time and research who is showing what. Look at your dance moguls. Look at your yaks. Look at the positive things about hip hop. Just don't focus on the negative, like the music videos and stuff like that.
And final question: if you had creative control in Dance Mogul, knowing that you have an extensive background in dance and knowing your history, who would you want to see on the cover if you had the chance to put someone on the cover?
If I had a chance to put someone on the cover of Dance Mogul Magazine, who would it? It'd be me. No, it would be Marcel Durden. Marcel Durden is somebody I would love to see on the front of Dance Mogul Magazine for two major reasons. One, he is an elder in the dance community, but two, he's an elder who has taken education of what we do to the next level. Everybody can dance, okay, we get that, but do you understand the roots of where everything comes from? Do you understand why you move the way you move, or who began moving the way you move? This goes back 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 years ago. There is nothing new underneath of the sun. So that's somebody I would like to see on the front of Dance Mogul magazine, pushing our academic minds forward, not just the mental and the physical, yeah?
Thank you for your time.
No problem, thank you very much.